Bishop Whitehead. So y'all remember Bishop Whitehead? He's the Brooklyn pastor. He's AKA the Bling pastor. He was the one that, for a lot of people, might remember him from getting robbed during his congregation. He was doing his thing, and there was, I think, 2 assailants that walked into the congregation, and he went down to the ground. There was people wondering if it was Cap. Yeah, right now he's facing some big time. Let me see if I could find an article or something on here on him. I was watching a video from Poetic Flacco earlier, but when I be reposting this, people are like, "Oh, you posted a reaction of a reaction." So let's see if we could find some news stories. Holy, what's this? The messy life of Bishop Lamar Whitehead. Oh, this is the most recent one. He's out on bail, I think.
I want to be really clear.
And before we get into this YouTube premium break is brought to you by Master Move Rise. Yo, look out for the We Love Hip Hop Master Move Rise collabo coming on the way. You know what I'm saying? Hoodies, tracksuits, all types of stuff you're going to see. You know what I mean? And t-shirts and stuff for the summer. So look out for that. Hit them up on the Instagram page, Master-Move-Rise. Big salute to Unc, yo.
Was Bishop Whitehead on trial? Okay. Why was Bishop Whitehead on trial?
Let's hear it from the horse's mouth.
This was not about Bishop Whitehead, y'all. This was politically driven. This was about Mayor Eric Adams.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right.
Forgotten Kings TV.
TV. Come on, son.
Hold on one second. All right, so
hold on. Let me read this here quick fast. It says here Bishop Whitehead is convicted. Well,
right, everybody's asking.
Faces 45 years in prison. Jesus Christ.
To me,
and
Bishop,
fraud charges.
What's going on? What in the world is going on?
Extortion charges.
And
extortion.
You guys know that I was on trial. I was on federal trial, and I was found guilty yesterday. And of course, my team, me and my attorneys, we're going to appeal the matter. Okay. One of the things is that, you know, the media is going to put out there what they want to place out there. Okay. They're going to put out there. They're going to try to make this thing look the way they want to make it look. But I just want to tell you guys, I couldn't really talk about this while we was on trial, but I want to tell you guys why Bishop Whitehead was on trial. Okay. I want you guys to pay close attention. I want you to pay close attention to what I'm saying to you.
Listen,
and
close attention.
I need you to understand, right? That
effect on there.
You guys have the ability. You have the ability to research. There's something called PACER. Okay, there's something called PACER. Okay, y'all write that down. It's called.
Hold on, I can't find a pen.
PACER.
PACER. I'll put it in my notes.
Sign up for PACER, and when you sign up for PACER, you can type in my name, and you will be able to see every motion that was filed. Okay, every.
Well, let's go and do that. You keep talking. I'm gonna
everything that was filed from the defendant, me, and the prosecution. Okay. Stop listening to all of these social media platforms and the media, right? Stop listening to them, you guys. Do your own research, right?
Do your own research.
You guys are sitting here. I'm getting so many different inboxes and stuff that my team is telling me about. People are laughing and people are saying you're going to jail and people are saying this and that. You know, I stand on my innocence, right? I'm innocent of all charges. However, if you guys read, you'll be able.
Gang, I'm looking for the, I'm on this PACER thing. I'm looking for his name. Whitehead, Bishop guilty. Let's see. I can't find his name in there. Okay, but I am doing some searching. All right, I'm doing my due diligence.
Able to see that I'm innocent. Now, why? And I want to be clear with this, y'all. I want to be really clear. Why was Bishop Whitehead on trial? Okay? Why was Bishop Whitehead on trial? This was not about Bishop Whitehead, y'all. This was politically driven. This was about Mayor Eric Adams. Okay? And let me explain this to you. Everybody knows that me and the mayor were close. He was a mentor of mine. And I was targeted. On June the 8th, the FBI came to my house and I was going out for my morning walk. And he jumped out on me and said to me that I wasn't arrested. I wasn't under arrest, but they had a search warrant to take my phone.
Now, you guys, he's going to break it down, right? But just to let you guys know ahead of time, what he's been, as far as the fraud and the extortion charges, it's on an elderly lady who he was promising her a house. He's out here flipping houses, okay? If you guys see, look at this jacket that the man's wearing right now, okay? This is a Fendi jacket that he has coming out of the courtroom. He's got just the one choker on here today in this picture, but listen, Bishop Whitehead is not short on jewelry, all right? As far as his congregation, it's about, I think, 50 people in his congregation, and maybe about 10 to 15, sometimes 20 people at a time will show up to any of, the sermons and stuff, okay? So there are people in the church, however, enough to add up to be able to have a Rolls Royce. I don't know. These niggas must be donating putting some heavy donations into that jar. Okay. But let's continue with what Mr. Whitehead has to say.
Within the search warrant had everything to do with the mayor. See, these are the things that you guys don't know. Everything to do with the mayor.
Oh, by the way, he got $90,000 out of this older woman, okay? Just to put it in perspective. $90,000.
And what they said to me was, we don't want you. We want the mayor of New York. That's
the mayor's fault.
I have the videos with the surveillance on my home. And I need y'all to understand that this was politically driven. And just because I was not going to be a federal informant against the mayor of New York, the FBI said they was going to make my life a living hell. And that's what you guys are seeing.
It had nothing to do with the $90,000. Nothing.
That's it.
That's
Period.
it.
Point blank. So we're going to be appealing this. And we're going to do what we have to do. But I need y'all to understand that you can't in one breath stay no justice, no peace. And then you don't even get the whole story and everybody's sending me to prison. Everybody's saying I robbed this person and robbed that person and robbed this person. Right? Research, y'all. Research. All you have to do is research.
Let's do some research. Let us do some research then, sir. Let us do that. Bishop Whitehead arrest. Let's do a quick news report. Now, we can't always just believe the news or whatever, okay? We have to do our own due diligence. Let's see. What do we got here? Let's go through here. This is courtesy of NBC New York.
He lost more than $1 million in jewelry during a highly publicized robbery at his Brooklyn church. Now, the so-called Bling Bishop is also poised to lose his freedom.
Bling.
Lamar Whitehead facing decades in prison after a jury convicted him today on federal charges, including wire fraud and attempted extortion. Prosecutors say he ripped off a person's retirement savings, and tonight her family is speaking for the first time to News 4's Chris Jose.
It's been an emotional roller coaster for the past 4 years.
Rashid Anderson relieved tonight following the conviction of Lamar Whitehead better known as the Bling Bishop for his lavish lifestyle.
Hold on. Fit check. The man has, what is this? This trench coat is like some kind of wool. I don't think this is just the regular you know, you know what I'm talking about, the waterproof ones. This looks like a thick wool trench coat that he has here. Okay, I could tell by the belt. All right, I don't know what kind of backpack this is. It's most likely a Louis backpack. All right, and then we got the matching toque here. I don't know if it's a Gucci, okay, but he's styling on him.
A Manhattan federal jury today finding Whitehead guilty of defrauding a parishioner and trying to extort a businessman.
It's been
Oh no, it's not a Gucci bag. Okay. He went cheaper today. He went cheaper.
a long time coming, and we're very happy to see that the verdict was guilty today.
Rashid's mother, Pauline Anderson, invested $90,000 of her retirement savings with Whitehead. Prosecutors said he spent the money on luxury goods at Louis Vuitton and Foot Locker, and even used Anderson's money to make his car payments. Rashid testified during the trial.
Somebody got to make these car payments.
You and your mother trusted this guy.
Yeah, we trusted him a lot.
Whitehead, no stranger to headlines. In July of 2022, he was robbed at gunpoint while delivering a sermon in Brooklyn. The $1 million jewelry heist caught on his church's live stream. 2 months ago, one of the men accused of the robbery killed by U.S. Marshals at a New Jersey hotel.
This was the guy that put have a gun pointed just like this in my wife's face, pointed just like this in my 8-month-old baby's face.
Okay, so hold on. What he's explaining right here, because he's very good at explaining things, all right? And we're gonna get back to his other video of him giving his other explanation, right? But what he's explaining right here is why this happened here. This, if I could just go back a little bit, if they show the little altercation that he had. Y'all remember the jail video? Not the jail video, the church video that I mentioned in the beginning. This right here, okay, where he was ducking behind the podium. Oh no! Oh no! They're robbing me. I'm scared. Right? That whole debacle. He said, you know, and if you see the whole video, there's a woman walking back and forth, and she started saying some shit to his wife, and his kid was sitting right there.
Our jewelry heist caught on his church.
Oh, sorry. This is a different video. Hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself, okay? Because this is the robbery when people felt sorry for him. I'm really getting ahead of myself. Wait for it.
Just live stream. 2 months ago, one of the men accused of the robbery
in my wife's face, pointed just like this in my 8-month-old baby's face, and then had the gun to the back of my head as he ripped off my jewelry.
Whitehead not yet publicly
So this
commented
is
on his conviction,
the robbery.
which also
It's
includes
explaining.
charges that he tried to force a Bronx businessman to lend him $500,000 while promising access to Mayor Adams. Whitehead claimed he knows the mayor on a personal level. The bishop
Okay, we'll let him explain that part. I want to show you something. Let's do this one.
Confrontation during a Sunday sermon in Brooklyn landed 2 people behind bars, including a bishop who argues he was protecting his family.
CBS 2's Jenna D'Angelo spoke with both people involved and has the video from Canarsie.
We're going to pause right here.
During a live stream.
Hold on. Fit check. What is this? Whoa. This guy has some unbelievable taste. The match is this, what's the thing that I'm not up on all these gears and stuff like that. Gang, please help me out, okay? What kind of fit is this? What company is this, or what designer is this? Put me on again. I know Akon was wearing it in the Drink Champs interview, and people were saying he was wearing a fake one. Is this a Fendi? Is this another Fendi suit that this nigga has? Fendi suit. Oh, Dior. Yes. It was the Dior. Vault Stream Saber, thank you. Peace, love. You're not feeling the fit? Don't kill me. And he has, okay, I don't even know what kind of shirt this is underneath. All right. But it's not a dark blue. I don't even know what you would call this. It's like a charcoal blue shirt underneath with the super coke white tie. You smelling like money, brother.
Sunday service at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries, Bishop Lamore Miller Whitehead appears to get disrupted.
You want to come preach? You want to come preach? You want to come preach? Come on up here. Come on up here.
The bishop says
Come get
it
the
all
word
started when
hold
two women
on.
came in.
Fit check. Now we have Bishop Lamore Whitehead with the super crispy white Fendi sweater. Okay, how he accentuates it with the platinum jewelry. All right, only big chains for Mr. Whitehead here with the matching bracelet as well. You know, I don't know, what is this, an AP? Ooh, and let's not forget the matching fitted hat over here. Okay, Lamore Whitehead does not come outside without thinking about stuff.
To the church mid-sermon.
One of my ministers told them that you cannot record. You can't record. And they began to make a scene.
Police say when a woman was asked to stop recording and leave, she began to antagonize the bishop and approach him on stage.
They take pictures and they want to be on social media. Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
As she walks past Bishop Whitehead, he appears to grab her from behind and they move off camera.
Yo, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. What's that about? My nigga.
You seen her?
You got to relax.
He appears to grab her from behind and they move.
Fam. She just got the Holy Ghost in her, bro. What's your problem?
Off camera.
You seen her walk in front of me, going at my wife and my daughter, and I grabbed her.
He says he was worried about his family and thinking back to the moment in July when he was robbed at
This nigga got amazing amounts of fits, bro. This looked like this nigga's wearing velvet to go and do his preaching, yo. He got this nigga's so sick. Oh. Y'all ain't even catching. Y'all ain't even seeing what this nigga's putting down. You're not picking up what he's putting down right now. He looks like he's camouflaged into the background of what he has over here. Y'all not seeing this. You're not seeing this. Bro, the man is wearing a crisp burgundy velvet with the matching, with the gold, all gold chains. And he came out, he opened up the jewelry box for this occasion, okay? He made sure he was wearing what was he wearing in that one? I think he claimed like $1 million worth of jewelry, which is crazy. Like rappers don't got that shit. You know what I'm saying? However, he made sure that the background over here, gold on gold, burgundy on burgundy. Hold on. Y'all ain't even seeing where I'm pointing. Hold on a second. Gold on gold, burgundy on burgundy. Sick when you do that, fam.
He was robbed at gunpoint during a sermon streamed live online.
That's the only thing that I can remember. This lady had a bag under her arm and she was going after my wife.
She must have had the blicky.
Woman in the video, 47-year-old Tarsha Howard,
in slow-mo,
and charged with trespass and disrupting a religious service.
Hey, guidelines.
She showed us her injury.
Oh,
and made a brief statement.
I am.
You know where that come from? That come from the nigga got them long ass nails, pimp nails.
Telling you right now that I did not charge after his wife. It's on video, and everyone can see that I was the one that was assaulted. And after this statement, he will hear from my attorney.
The bishop was also taken into custody, but shortly after released. Now,
cases on cases.
Now criticizing the NYPD's handling of the incident.
I was treated like a criminal. So I went from the pulpit to the cell for no reason. The new.
Nah, fam, you need to get into the alliteration. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. I went from the pulpit to prison.
New York
The peace.
Police Department failed me and failed my church.
The NYPD says because of crowd control, both the bishop and Howard were taken to the 69th precinct for further investigation. Bishop Whitehead says
he had to sit in the precinct with that Dior suit. Crazy.
he wants the NYPD to take action so there are no copycat crimes. In Canarsie, Brooklyn, Jenna DeAngelis, CBS 2 News.
Salute to Canarsie.
And the bishop says he believes this was all a setup. He says
Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Right? Let him finish what he was saying. Let's go back. Let the homie finish what he was saying. Ooh, hold on. I want to see what he was saying about when he talked to Mark Lamont. We'll go back to that in a second.
I want to be really clear.
Let's go right about here.
They wanted information. They wanted me to be against him and close to him. And anyway, y'all know what it is. I ain't never been an informant in my life.
Nah,
and I ain't starting now.
Standing on
so
business.
I want y'all to truly understand, right? I want you to truly understand that God is still God. God is still God.
God is good.
God is still God, y'all. Right? And there's a lot of mean people out here. There is a
his phone is messed.
There's a lot of mean people out here, but I'm not one of them. So I'm just asking you guys, keep me in your prayers. God is the greatest. And I want you to understand that I am innocent. 10 toes down, y'all. 10 toes down. The bishop is 10 toes down. And I know it looked crazy right now. I know I was found guilty, but there's more to the story.
Okay. So he was found guilty, okay, of the extortion, all right, the fraud, and all type of right. Salute to Shatas. But it's not his fault, it's your fault. Okay. It's a conspiracy. They're trying to take him down because of his allegiance to Mayor Adams over there in New York City. And it's pretty much his fault. It's Mayor Adams' fault. It's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? He's out there. He's trying to spread the word of the Lord. And y'all are trying to stop him from this. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with the lady with the $90,000. It has nothing to do with the potential that there was a fraud happening in that whole robbery incident. It's your fault. It's a conspiracy.
With the Bling Bishop himself, Lamar Whitehead will be right here. But first, from flooding to snow, we'll look at what the weekend has in store in your neighborhood. On the take. But he also has implicated you, or at least tried to make you the connector to Eric Adams. And that's something I want to talk to you about when we come back from this break. Everybody stay right here. I got Bishop Whitehead on the group. The idea, the allegation from prosecutors in the public corruption unit was that you'd been claiming to have influence at City Hall while trying to shake down this guy, Belmonte. What's interesting is it's not clear to me, to be honest, where they got their proof of that from. So what's the state's basis for saying that you were doing that, that you were peddling influence? We know that's your friend. We know Eric Adams is your mentor. There's no doubt that y'all are close. But there doesn't seem to be any evidence.
Road to success that Judas snitched on
the
Jesus.
federal investigation is anchored in it.
Well, the evidence is in the lie, okay? And like I said, Brandon Belmonte is a con man, and what he tried to do is, I believe that he's in trouble somewhere else, and he tried to set me up because he knew that I am a famous pastor. He knew that the mayor of New York City is.
Let's stop there. Why are you famous, bro? Because we seen you on Instagram getting robbed? Unless you live in Brooklyn, we don't know you, bro. Us outside of Brooklyn, outside of Canarsie or wherever your congregation is, we never heard of you until you got the shakedown, bro. The shakedown.
Is my mentor, and for him to jump out the window and say that the mayor is trying to extort him shows you right there. And this is why you're not going to see no evidence of what he's saying, because it's all a lie. And when all of these things do hit the fan, you're going to be able to see that Bishop Whitehead was set up. I'm innocent. And
innocent.
It just hurts me. It hurts me how, you know, how this affected my income, how this affected my church, how this affected my family. I'm married with children, how this affected my life. And I've been doing what I have to do. Yeah, I have not been in the media. I have not been doing anything wrong. I've been helping the community. I help so many rappers, so many musicians, so many actors, and nobody's not talking about it.
Names.
Everybody wants
name names. Then who are you helping out here? Which one of these little Brooklyn drill rappers is getting the bag from you? Okay, because you just said something that's Somebody said they can't hear the sound effects, but I don't know. That's crazy. But listen, who you helping, fam? Because you got a lot of money for a pastor. So the money's coming from other sources besides the fraud and the extortion and all type of fuckery. All right? Are you filtering money through the music industry? Through the streets? What you got going on? And what I want to ask you all in the comments, let me know how many years he's facing up to 45 years. Okay? So up to 45 years means he's not going to get 45 years. When he goes in for sentencing, what do y'all think they're going to hit him with? Let me know in the comments.
Wants to talk about negativity, and everybody want to make Bishop Whitehead look like the villain. However, we need to Google Brandon Belmonte. Why is the media protecting this white man? He's a Caucasian man, and all of the media that know about him is protecting him. Why?
So let's do something, because I want to assume you deserve the benefit of the doubt. You deserve the presumption of innocence. Let's assume that everything you're saying is true. That Mr. Belmonte is a liar. That he's exploiting his whiteness. That he's making use of a government that's targeting a young black bishop. Let's assume all of that is true. There's also somebody in your congregation who accused you of defrauding her of $90,000 from her retirement savings of at least 14 months beginning in April of 2020. The allegation being that you told her that it was an investment, and at some point through text pivoted and said it was just a campaign contribution. Obviously, you have and I don't think we should ever hold people to who they were.
Watch the body language while he's listening to the question.
And as Christians, I'm sure you believe that people always have the capacity to change. But you were convicted of identity theft.
Right there. That's the tell. Rolling your damn eyes. I seen you, nigga.
Obviously, you have and I don't think we should ever hold people to who they were. And as Christians, I'm sure you believe that people.
Right there. This nigga with this shit, bro.
Always have the capacity to change. But you were convicted of identity theft in 2008 after serving 5 years in correctional facility for that. So there is a history here, and there's some current allegations that have nothing to do with Mr. Belmonte. How do you respond to those?
How do I respond to it? So let's go back to 2006, where that
Mark Lamont hit him with a boom. Answer that now. Okay, get up. Answer the question.
Suffolk County, who indicted me, is one of, if not the most racist counties in the United States of America.
It's their fault.
Talk about how they hid all the evidence that would have exonerated me. Let's talk about how there was fake search warrants that the media don't know about.
Talk about it.
They lied and searched my home with bogus search warrants. Let's talk about how New York, Suffolk County came out to New Jersey, where I live, put everything in plastic bags from New Jersey, threw it in the back of their truck and drove back to New York. And nobody knew where they got this stuff, but they stated that it came out of my house. And a racist judge in Long Island allowed them to use all that evidence against me. Let's talk about that. Now let's talk about the parishioner.
Talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Okay, no, that's what I want to talk about. That's why we out here. That's why we are. I want you to talk about all this. So
Well done, sir. Well done. Okay. I have a cap meter. There's only so much cap that I could take before I'm like, all right. Whew. Pause. Preemptive pause. I'm full, fam. No more cap. Okay. I'm okay. No more cap for the day. Right? Entertainment says, take notes for when you interview Chris Sky again. Yeah. This is good. No, this is good. You know what I'm saying? When you're listening to top class, you know what I mean? A-grade cappers, got to take notes.
Now, you were railroad.
Actually, yeah, I'm done with it. I'm done with this guy. What are y'all saying in the comments as far as years? And then we'll get out of this story here. Entertainment saying 3 years. Isaac says 7. 2-piece and no biscuit says 5 years max. Wow, you guys are giving them light ones here, eh? Neil Davis has a few ones. 8 years. Then he came back with 25 years after you heard a little bit more. But you stayed on 8. Okay. So you guys aren't seeing a big amount of time for Mr. Bishop Whitehead over here. I think he'll probably get between 10 and 15 years. And then he'll be back on road. Unfortunately, but fortunately for him, I think people are stupid enough that by the time he touches road again, he can get right back to it. Open up a new church, say they crucified me. Jesus had to go to prison. They crucified Jesus. And here I am now to give you the gospel. Okay? So look out for Bishop Whitehead doing his thing on a cell block near you. All right? Let's move on here.
We love hip hop.